Hi, everyone. Welcome to part 2 of Neythri's Social Impact Discovery Series, created in partnership with Room to Read. Neythri's Social Impact and Community Leadership Committee, of which many of the facilitators today are members, is committed to developing community leaders who create and sustain positive change and social impact in their local and global communities. The following slide is the team behind the workshop today and the organizations that we contribute time and resources to. While we all have our favorite causes and organizations, we've come together in the interest of accelerating social impact broadly and to help all participants find their unique way of making this world what we want it to be. In part 1 of this series, participants created their own social impact statements based on their values and motivations for giving and their issue and focus areas of interest. Okay, next slide. So in this workshop, we're going to learn more about identifying and assessing organizations across the social impact spectrum, which is a helpful process to go through for your social impact portfolio, as well as to consider the landscape if you're looking to start a new organization.
Yeah, next slide. We'll be sharing and spending more time on the social impact spectrum and really about the ecosystem of organizations and networks. In this slide, we are sharing an array of entities and institutions and players who are making a positive social change in the communities and on the environment. They are doing so by implementing programs and products and services aligned in the best interest of humankind. So here we are deep diving into the social impact space and the whole ecosystem to learn more about the diverse stakeholders and actors and to understand how effectively you can create your impact thumbprint. The key here is to understand how your interest areas are aligned with the critical work each one of them is doing in this space.
We didn't spend a lot of time talking about how to start an organization, but before you do have to go through this process of looking at the existing landscape to determine if starting an organization is better than working with an existing one. The key is to be proactive and to ensure a strong fit between your priorities and the organization to which you're going to be dedicating your time, organization to which you're planning to dedicate hours to start. As a member of the social impact community, I also think it's important to recognize that many social impact organizations are resource constrained. So I ask everyone to try to make their lives easier by exploring the organization's work without being an undue burden. See if you can use public information, meet with peers who may be working with them, and be encouraging to sometimes small teams who are working to solve big social challenges. Thank you all so much for joining us today.